Mapping for Change is a social enterprise based at University College of London. We've been working with partners across the EU on the My Accessible EU project, which is looking at developing and building tools and applications to assist people to tag and collect information about accessible routes and accessible buildings.
My name's Rebecca and I'm from Mapping for Change, which is a social enterprise from University College London. And we're here today to celebrate the UN Enable Day, which is all about celebrating and promoting accessibility and lots of different disability-based issues. So hopefully we're all going to have a really good time. I know it's very cold, but hopefully the enthusiasm will keep us all warm. So we're going to think about accessibility in Croydon. We're going to try and make Croydon more accessible, and we're going to do this through using a map. Now, I know that some of you have already seen the wheel map tool that we're going to use. I think these people over here have. I'm not sure if all of you guys have had a look yet. We're going to go out in groups and we're going to collect loads of information about accessibility and put it onto this app. Okay, so students, there's 3 roles for you, and you're going to think about who's got the best skills for each role. So one person is going to be the mapper, and they're going to be responsible for putting all the information into WheelMap and making sure it's correct. So they've got to have really good attention to detail, seeing whether the building is accessible. Does it have a wheelchair accessible toilet? Does it have a ramp? Like, can you get in there? You need to be the eyes and the ears for the team, okay? So it's a big responsibility. The second role is a photographer, and your role is to take photos. You could have guessed that, I expect. But just take loads of pictures, document what's going on, looking at the people mapping, taking pictures of the buildings, just capturing everything and uploading it onto WheelMap, and I'll show you how to do that as well. And then the final role is the journalist. So this person has to be really confident, really good at talking to people, good at keeping track of what's going on. It would be great if you can talk to members of the public about what you're doing and why it's important to capture information about accessibility. That's the third role. So I'll just kind of explain to the individual groups how to use the app now. If you click on map, then that should bring up where we are now. So the little arrow just shows you where we are. So imagine you're going out now and you're walking out of the building and you come to that first place there that's the little grey icon. You can click on any of the icons. And then it's really easy, so just where it says unknown status, you click on that and then you decide which colour the building should be, green, amber or red, sort of depending on how accessible it is. If the place that you want to map isn't actually shown already, there isn't an icon there, you can add a new one as well. And then we'll be on our way, and let's make Croydon more accessible. That's the aim of the day.
Chelsea is from the school, she's 15, she needs to ask you some questions about wheelchair access.
What if somebody needs help with carrying their food to the table? Or
So maybe somebody to help or...
yeah, say if someone's in a wheelchair,
Yeah,
and they need help with their food
Yeah.
taken to the tables, would you help them? Or
yeah, of course, always table service, always.
table service? That's really good. Do you have any toilets in here?
Yeah,
Do you have a disabled toilet?
but actually only one toilet you got customers to use it. Yeah,
One is it big or is it quite
it's
small?
alright. It's normal.
Could a wheelchair,
Yeah,
Yeah.
could a wheelchair get into
but the
the toilet?
problem is upstairs for somebody. You have to
It's
help them
upstairs.
to carry. Yeah, so one stairs. Yeah.
Okay. Have you thought about making it more accessible for people in chairs?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. What? Oh, okay. What are we saving it as? Yellow. Are we giving them a yellow or? Or no?
Well,
It's not really, is it? The
No.
toilet's upstairs.
yeah,
No.
no.
I think it's on.
Yeah.
And you could always ask the man to get you things. Supermarket, isn't it?
Yeah, so
So
just,
let's do supermarket.
yeah. I'd say that's an orange.
Orange?
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, then we need to go outside, take a picture and then start
There you go then.
Today we've been out and about mapping around the South Bank and looking at some of the issues and some of the barriers encountered by wheelchair users on a daily basis.
So we've been mapping around South Bank for International Day of Disabled People. What I found is that there's lots of places that are accessible, but that there are lots of small businesses that still aren't accessible, and I think potentially there might need to be some sort of support or grant scheme that can support them in bringing their venues up to standard, because obviously they don't have very much resource. But most of the kind of international shops and supermarkets around the area are accessible. We've also approached Matt Hale at London South Bank Centre to look at putting in a shop mobility scheme so that disabled people could find it easier to be able to access the entire area better, and also to be able to do some shopping and have baskets to be able to put their shopping in. All in all, it's been a great day and I'm really happy to have taken part.
So, shall I say what? Several steps.
Hello, my name is Peter, and today we are just doing a mapping, and it's Disabled Day, International Disabled Day. All we are trying to do, or the awareness we are trying to create, is about accessibility. The problem, the term accessibility is very general, and people don't understand. Accessibility is not about getting to a building. Accessibility is about getting to a building, getting around, accessing the toilet, accessing racial places, anything. So we are doing this with a collaboration of My Access EU, and so far it's like we've just started mapping, trying to go to places, accessing buildings. And I can just give an example where we went to the old Vic, and it's an old building, yes, and they're saying it's accessible. Little did we know, it's just they have a portable ramp, which is not that accessible. You can access the toilet, but you can't access the cafe. So access is not just the main door or getting to a building. Access is a big term, and we are trying just to raise the awareness. We would hope this is a start point to a bigger campaign and a bigger awareness, where everyone will have to understand what is access, and we will not stop until it's done. Thank you very much.